What's going on, guys? It's Nate Humphrey, and today we'll be talking about behavioral chain analysis. This will probably be a few parts because this is a little longer, so let's get right into it. A behavioral chain analysis, or PCA, form is something that may be helpful for you to complete or which you may be asked to complete after you engage in ineffective behavior. It helps you examine the chain of events that lead to the ineffective behavior and the consequences of these behaviors that may be making it difficult to change them. It may help you to figure out how to repair the damage from those behaviors. So, step 1, describe the specific problem behavior. This should be an ineffective behavior, or one you like to do less often. Then there's like bullet points A, B, goes all the way down to E. So A is be very specific and detailed. For example, rather than self-harmed, you indicate that you self-harmed with a staple in the afternoon. B, identify exactly what you did, said, thought, or felt. Also, identify what you did not do. C, describe the intensity of the behavior and other characteristics of the behavior that may be important. For example, using a staple to self-harm with versus using a pair of scissors, knives, or anything like razors or whatever you may use. D, describe the problem behavior in enough detail that an actor could recreate the behavior exactly. E, if I'm going too fast, I'm sorry, dogs. You can just pause the video, and if the behavior is something you did not do, ask yourself it. A, you did not know what you needed to do in the first place. You forgot that you needed to do it and never remembered. For example, like strong, difficult emotions took over such that you forgot about your distress protocol. It happens depending on the situation. See, you put it off when you did think of it. You refused to do it when you thought of it. You were willful and rejected doing it, or some other behavior. Thoughts or emotion interfered with you doing or like backing off of that ineffective behavior. What is the example of problem behavior for your life? Specifically, think of about a time when you engage in an ineffective behavior, or a behavior you wish you could do less often, or a behavior that results in harm to you or others. Step 2, my bad, dogs. What? Hope you guys are doing good, staying safe. Describe the specific prompting event that started the chain of behaviors. Beginning with the event in the environment that started the chain, probably questions to help figure out the environment event that started the chains include: what exactly concrete event came before the start of the chain reaction? When did the sequence of events that led to the problem behavior begin? Or when did the problem start? Because there's always a reason that started, or event, or maybe something happened or anything like that. What was going on right before the thought or impulse from the problem behavior occurred? What were you doing, thinking, feeling, or imagining at that time? Like, for example, like they're talking about cutting. Like, you don't have to do cutting. I'm just giving that as an example. Me personally, I've never cut. I used to just snort some drugs. That's what I used to do, but it really depends on like your situation and what's happening in your life and stuff like that. Why are the problem behaviors happening on that day instead of the day before or other days? Think back to your example. What was the prompt event in the sample BCA? Verbal arguments with staff about not attending group. If you struggle to think of what the prompting event is, may have been ask yourself some of the questions above. Like I said, if I'm going too fast, just you can pause this at any time, rewatch it, do whatever you guys gotta do. I'm always a message away if you guys want to talk, anything like that. I love y'all. I just want you guys to be safe and healthy and all that jazz. I know it's hard, but I'm here for you guys. I know I may not know you personally, but I love y'all. Step 3. 3 bows. What? Okay. Describe specific vulnerability factors happening before the prompt event. What factors or events make you more vulnerable to reacting to the prompting event in a problematic or ineffective way? Areas to consider include physical illness, unhealthy eating or sleep patterns, or injuries. Or if you're like me, I just can't sleep good in general. Like I can fall asleep fine, but I wake up at least like fucking more than 5 times a night. So it's great. Love that for me. Use of drugs or alcohol. Misuse of prescription drugs. There it is, bows. I'm not saying you all are like to do drugs, but you guys do you, vipers. And if you guys need help getting out of that situation or just getting out of it, there's always help out there. I'm here for you guys. Like I said recently, just talk to someone that you feel comfortable with. It really doesn't matter who it is. Therapist, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, sister, brother, cousin, I don't know, dogs. But yeah, dogs. Stressful events in the environment that happen prior to, but not indefinitely before engaging in the problematic or ineffective behavior. If something in the environment happens immediately before the problematic or the ineffective behavior, then this more likely to be a prompting event rather than a vulnerability factor. For example, if the problematic behavior was engaging in self-harm behavior immediately after getting into a fight with your like boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband or something like that, the fight will likely be the prompting event. In this example, if they also got bad news at work about their performance early in the day, this may have been a vulnerability factor. Intense emotions such as sadness, anger, fear, and loneliness. Previous behaviors of yours that you found stressful. Like, here's another example. What vulnerability factors were present in the example above? Not sleeping well the night before and change to medication resulting in nausea and grogginess. Yeah, like if you are new to like a medication or something, your body's gonna like be like, what are you putting in me? You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like a mood stabilizer or like, I don't know, dogs. I don't really know medicine, to be honest with you. So I just smoke a lot of weed. That's it. That helps me, bro. So it's fine, dogs. You can do whatever you want to do, dogs. I'm just saying. Just be safe, dogs. That's it. Step 4, boys. Let's get it, boys. Oh, I'm fucking weird as fuck. I'm sorry, dogs. Right? I'm not sorry, but I love y'all. Right. Okay. Oh, shit. You see that? Oh, shit. Probably like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I ask myself that all the time. I'm stuck inside me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. Step 4, boys. Describe in excessive detail the chain of events that led to the problem behavior. Imagine that the problem behavior is chained to the prompting event in the environment. How long is the chain? Where did it go? What are the links? Write out all the links in the chain of events, no matter how small they may be. But be very specific, as if you were writing a script for a play. Links in the chain can include feelings and emotions you experience, for example, like anger, hopelessness, actions or urges, things you want to do but do not actually do, like wanting to punch a wall, for example, when you're mad, or throw your controller at the wall, something like that, Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Actions, things you do, behaviors, for example, like listening to music with angry lyrics, or stabbing zombies in the face like 20 times, or shooting some people in Call of Duty. I don't know, dog. Whatever you like to do, dog. But body sensation or feeling, racing heart, sweaty, restlessness, events in the environment, or things others do, like staff allow me to isolate in my bedroom. What exact feelings, action urge, or actions follow the prompting event? What feelings, action urge, or action follows that? What next? What after that? And so on. Look at each link in the chain after you write it down. Was there some other event, feelings, or actions that could have occurred? Could someone else in the same situation have felt or acted differently at that point? If yes, explain how that specific event, feelings, or action took place. For each link in the chain, ask if there is a smaller link you can describe. So it's just up to you guys, like if you really want to like dive into like what like you were really thinking or doing, like stuff like that, just write it down or just go in your head, however you learn or like process information, or maybe have like a diary or journal or whatever, just whatever, however you guys take in information either about yourself or others that you love. Five. I said my slave. Sorry, dog. Describe the consequences of this behavior. Be specific. How did others people react immediately after the event, as well as later? How did you feel immediately after that behavior? Did you feel guilty? Did you feel happy? Did you feel relieved? I don't know, dogs. What about later? Did you feel hopeless? What effect did the behavior have on you and your environment? Had to clean up a cut wrist or complete a BCA form and talk to staff about the incident or wherever you may be. If you're just at home, just talk to your loved one or whoever you have at. If you don't have anyone at your house, just like call someone up and be like, yo, can I just talk to you for a sec? You know what I'm saying? Or you can just have them come. You know what I'm saying? Or if you have literally no one, just write down some stuff like poems or I don't fucking know, but right. Just pour your heart on some music, listen to some music, just scream the lyrics, whatever you guys like to do, bros. Right. What consequences, both immediately and delayed, follow the problem behavior? Step 6, boas. 6. Or dashy terms. 6th. Describe in detail each point at which you could have used a skillful behavior to prevent or lessen the problem behavior. To help determine what these behaviors could be, think about behaviors if you eliminated them, the problem behavior likely would not have happened. Go back to the chain of behaviors after the prompting event. Circle each link where, if you had done something different, you would have avoided the problematic behavior. It may be helpful to insert various answers in the circles of change. What could you have done differently at each link in the chain of events to avoid that behavior? What coping skill or other skillful behaviors could you have used? For example, practicing opposite actions instead of storming out of a staff office, or complete a trap/track form instead of isolating in a bedroom. What could you have used skillful behavior to prevent or lessen the problematic behavior? What skills may have been helpful, like sought support from staff instead of sneaking into staff office to get staples? 7 boas. Described in detail a prevention strategy for how you could have kept the chain from starting by reducing your vulnerability to the chain. Think back to the vulnerability factor you identified. For example, not sleeping well and experiencing side effects from medication changes. What could have been done to reduce vulnerability to the chain of events? Like example, improving sleep hygiene and practice everyday acceptance when it comes to medicational changes. Yeah, for medicational changes, just like consult your doctor, and If you have like bad side effects, or good, like just talk to him or her. I don't know, dogs. We got 8 boas. Describe what you are going to do to repair important or significant consequences of the problematic behavior. Analyze what harm actually occurred. What was the negative consequence that you can repair? For example, like apologizing. Look at the harm or distress you actually caused others, as well as the harm or distress you caused yourself. Repair what you damaged. For example, don't bring flowers to repair a window you broke. Fix the window. Repair a betrayal or trust by being very trustworthy long enough to fix the betrayal. It really depends on that betrayal. Like, let's say you got cheated on by your husband or wife or something like that. Like, I don't know about you, but I've been cheated on several times and I fucking get pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good. That's not okay, Bruce. If you're not happy, just leave, dog. That's it. It's not that fucking hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fucking do that to someone you love, supposedly loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. That's fucking shady as fuck. Just saying. If you cheat on someone, you're a piece of garbage. Rather than trying to fix it with love letters and constant apologies, repair failure by succeeding, not by berating yourself. What are ways to improve the problem behavior in future? Like, for example, use the tip skill when feeling really high urges to self-harm, and have people that you love like remind you of some skills that you may have already but haven't really thought about using because of that specific moment. Like, let's say you're are feeling really, really lonely and you just want to not be here anymore. There's different ways you can get help or just talk to someone. Or I know it's hard. I've been down that road. For me, I talk to my people I love. That's just how I cope with it, but it really depends on how you cope with stuff. I can't really say oh, this is gonna work for you when it might not. You know what I'm saying? Think back to the consequences of the problem behavior. Like, for example, feeling guilty and hopeless, having to do a BCA. What could be done to repair any harm or negative consequences? Or if you're trying to repair the damage, let's say, this is another example. You are in a relationship and your partner just beats the fuck out of you for that's fucking shady too, dog. What the fuck? You don't fucking do that to someone you love, dog. You don't fucking beat the fuck out of them. You're a fucking piece of garbage too, dog. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking garbage, dude. What the fuck? Who thinks that's a good idea? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You deserve to get fucking beat. You know what I'm saying? Fucking going to UFC or something. Fucking just get your ass whooped. That's what you need, bro. That's fucking shady, dog. If you're in that situation, I'm sorry, dog. You have to get out, bro. No one deserves that. That's not love, bro. Love is someone that actually cares for you and wants to see you do good. That's love. Not getting beat just because oh, that fucking person's flip switched. I understand because my mom was like that growing up. You never know when her flip was gonna switch and you get fucking beat for no goddamn reason. I'm not gonna lie, there was some reason sometimes, but most of the time, nah, dog. Just getting beat just to get beat. Okay, I know this video's long, but it's fine, dogs. And I remember one story, no, one event that really stuck with me. This is just a side note. This is nothing to do with behavior or whatever. But I lived in a trailer growing up. It was, I think, a 3-bedroom, and we had the living room, and near the back was the bigger bedroom. That was where me and my brother room was. Had bunk beds and stuff. We were just straight chilling. But one day I think we were playing a card game or playing Pokemon. You know how the old Pokemon games you had to plug in the shit to trade and all that and battle and stuff? We were doing that. I think that's what we were doing. But my mom just fucking comes. It was me, my brother, my cousin, and my uncle. We were all in a circle, and my mom just comes in the door. She's like, Nathan, what the fuck? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck happened? And she just gets pissed. She's just like yelling and shit. She's just yelling and shit. I'm just like, she's like, oh, Nathan, you gotta do this, this, and this. I'm like, I didn't say nothing. I was like flabbergasted. I'm like, I didn't know what I was doing wrong. But then she fucking comes over. She has steel toe boots on. I'll just show you. I know you can't really see it because it's... Okay, I know I have pajamas on, but it's fine, Chris. But, like, right here, my lower back right here, she fucking, like, soccer ball kicked that shit with steel toe boots on. I was, like, probably in elementary school still. So my lower back, she just fucking kicked the shit out of it. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's just one of the times. Like, there was a lot more times. There's a lot of insight of my life for you. If you're in that situation, I understand, Bruce. I really do. I might not want to be in that situation, but I am here for you guys in every way, shape, or form. I love you guys. If you guys need to talk, I think I have my email in the description, or you can just comment if you feel whatever you feel comfortable with. I might not get to you right away. I want you guys to be safe and be healthy and be in a comfortable environment where you can be yourself. That's what this channel is all about, and all my other channels. I love y'all. Stay safe. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so you don't miss out on more videos like this. If you guys have any like recommendation videos or anything like that, just let me know down below and I will do my research and do those videos for you. This book is coming to an end pretty soon, so I have some ideas for what I want to do next. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.